Everybody, welcome back to my channel, and here we are, a continuation of my concealers of what I use for my shoots, and none other than McGrath. These are probably some of the most pigmented concealers that's been on the market for quite some time. Tarte Shape Tape still gets up there, but I actually do use these a lot for a lot of my shoots, even on me. A little bit does go a long way, and this is perfect because I am so tired. Just went to the gym. I mean, that's all I need is a facelift, and they're almost gone. And maybe a little demo. I think the darkest shade I have is number 35, which I've actually used on a model. This is so weird. Like on camera, it's just so warm. But in person, it's more like a neutral warm. Let's see what these look like on camera. Are they really yellow? No. I mean, you can hear that these are pretty sturdy, heavily sturdy. But I figured I'd go ahead and do a little demo. So let me go ahead and figure out what color probably best suits me. Don't know. And then we'll get right into it. All right, so I'm thinking maybe 10. I mean, oh, that's yellow. That's really yellow. How about 11? Let's see what 11 looks like. 11, yellow. 12, maybe 12. I mean, what else do I have? 15 and 17 is definitely too dark. Let me mix 10, 11, and 12. 10, 11, and 12. 10, 11, and 12. I mean, if I mix all three of them, compared to all three, let me do 10. We're going to go ahead and go with 10. Like I said, a little bit does go a long way. I always forget to just bring in my mirror. But, ooh, okay, I think 10 was a good suggestion. And that was literally just with one dot. Wow, okay. Always forget how pigmented these are. There. Just to keep it a little bit more cohesive. That was number 10. But these, literally a little bit goes a long way, which I freaking love. And I've actually used this as an actual foundation before, just because the cost of the foundation in Europe is freaking expensive. I think here it's like, if I were to buy it from Douglas, I think it's like about 73 euros. And I think on the Pat McGrath website, they're like 62 euros. Oh, that's not a bad shade match. Number 10. And I don't know why, but I just love the way they smell. It's just, I always got to smell everything. Yeah. And of course, if you feel like you need a little bit more, go back in. And I know right now everybody wants her to bring out bronzers. I personally don't. Well, I hope the brand in general doesn't really bring out bronzers, because the market is just so oversaturated with bronzers, and I feel like the aesthetics of her actual work is more so about using the facial features and really creating around that. But boy, have I lost my color. Oh, I think during summer last year, I was a number 18 in her foundation, and here I am using a 10. I mean, but I actually want to use this, maybe mix, what is the deepest shade? I think 17 is the darkest I have within my shade range, which would be, I'm going to mix these two together actually to do a little bit more of a bronze type of look. If I could open it, literally just one dot of 17, 2 dots of 17. I know this 35 is going to be really deep, so I'm just going to literally use one dot. But I'm hoping mixed together it creates something special. But look at the difference in the shade range selection. Oh, that is really dark. Actually, you know what? It's not too bad. because I think I just might have screwed up this look. Oh, no, not too bad. Okay. So 17 mixed with a little bit of the 35, huh? Not too bad. And stuff like this, I always do. Mixing stuff, literally, I mean, I can't even begin to tell you how many times I forget something. I feel like I got everything, but I really didn't. So, just to really add a little bit of color. I mean, that's actually not too bad. So, and of course, if I ever want some more, a little bit more to 17, 17. Mix with a little bit of that, just one dot of that 35. And that alone is such a beautiful combination. And that's really how you start to just get the color you need sometimes, because as a professional makeup artist, you don't need every single, which I'm guilty for doing with Urban Decay's Naked Skin, getting every single shade of the foundations, when in reality I literally only use, I think they came out with 24 shades, when in reality I literally only use about 7 out of the 24. Perfect. So yeah, that is literally the difference. And that's literally 17 mixed with 35. I mean, that is really not too bad. Of course, this is literally just right on bare skin, so there's really nothing under. But yeah, a little demo. Wow, that looks horrible. That just looks really, I mean, and the great thing about this, if you do one swipe, oh, did I grab the right shade? Number 10. And just begin to work it in. Like I said, with this concealer, a little bit does go a long way. And I have used it as full-on foundation. Because the cost, like I think in the States, her foundation's still like $60. Not including tax. Because when that tax hits, depending where you live, that really does add up. There we go. So yeah, just a little demonstration of how I actually use this on set at times. If I need a little bit more color. Let me add on this side, let me go ahead and add a little bit more of that 35 to add a little bit more depth. Perfect. And that really becomes, so this is what the color looks like when they're mixed together. Literally just what I mixed on my finger, just putting it on there. And you could even use that as the bronze aspect. And just blending it in. Literally just blend it in. And that, folks, is what I professionally do sometimes on a set. Or a photo shoot, I should say. Yeah, I mean, this side and then this side, if you want to get a little bit more color going on, is all really dependent on your preference, what you prefer. Perfect. And that is literally just using concealer. And as usual, to just really start buffing everything out. This is from Guerlain. I always use this for bronzers. Don't know why. But yeah. And of course, I would set it with some setting spray. If you wanted more of a subtle type of bronze, then I would actually go with a deeper setting. Their setting powder. Maybe I would probably do number 3 because I use number 2 now. Number 3 or maybe even number 4. But yeah, this is what I do on photo shoots sometimes, you know, all about blending. Oh, yeah, look at that. 36 coming. It's coming for me. It's coming hard. So, Pat McGrath. Love, 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 love this. I mean, this brand is just so phenomenal. Artistry on so many levels. I mean, gosh, look at that. I really do like this. This is, it's not too bad. This is not, I mean, granted, my blending on this, I mean, you could really hear how sturdy the packaging is for this. But yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed. I still have, I have Becca. I still use a lot of Becca products. Too Faced, just because the packaging for, gosh, what was it? The contour, highlight, bronzer, concealing Too Faced thing, a little bit does go a long way. Same thing with that. This a little bit really does go a long way. These concealers could last you quite a few months, 1 to 2 dots, and then you can actually really blend it out. Under the foundation, on top of the foundation, I like to do my concealers under, because sometimes when I put the concealer on top and if you put too much at times, then it does start to change the coloring of the foundation and the concealer and that whole eye area. So I like everything to be very neutral. Well, not neutral, but like just very even. And it really depends on if you use a color corrector. Sometimes that's all you need, and you can put your foundation right on top. Or just going old school, where you put the concealer here and just blend it out and the foundation around it, technically. Because I do that sometimes if my clients are very sensitive around the eye area. But yeah, so this is a little demo. I really do like this. I miss my tan so bad. But I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys learned something. I mean, if you have stuff like this and you feel like you have too much, or if you're an artist and you have quite a few and you're trying to figure out, you know, bronzer, whatever, this is what I like to do while on sets, on shoots. Especially if I forget products, if I forget my bronzers and stuff like that. It's literally just about playing, combining colors together to really get something. And this is really what 17 and 35 looks like mixed together, so gives a little bit more warmth, which is nice. But yeah, so see you guys next video.